Hello everyone, I am the Viking General and welcome to the 19th episode of this legendary data Let's Play campaign. Last time we left off after a successful defense of the Echigo province against Uesugi rebels, and I checked to see if I missed, maybe I missed something, and I said that I would probably forget to upgrade this Matsuke. Luckily, by just watching back my own content, which obviously is very useful to do, I remember to do so now. So let's start with this. Yakuza is of course preferable, and even more overseeing of town bonuses. Let's see here. We have a ninja here. It's interesting to see if you level up a hero, it seems that it also takes away its movement. Anyway, we have been building up quite some forces around here. As you can see, we don't have a lot of per turn income at this point. However, hopefully after a few turns, we will be able to upgrade our farms, and we'll be able to get some more cash flowing. So right now, let's first crush these rebels, and of course also send our ninja out to see where the enemy is placing their armies. It seems that they're mostly concentrating around Kozuke. And there's one over here as well. However, we only have a little bit of vision right now because I think we lost a ninja over there to the Matsuke. But so far so good. We are almost at Realm Divide. I think we are actually able to get one more small town before the Realm Divide triggers. But basically what I want to do is right now just build up. And I think because we only boarded Takeda, basically only Takeda is going to declare war on us. So we're going to try to build up, and when we're ready, just try to steamroll all over Japan, basically, to just grab provinces as fast as we can to give them as little opportunity to react, basically, to what we are doing. So like I said, let's first take out these final rebels. Nothing too special here. And we have a force that is perfectly fine here. I see we are losing, we're not growing here. So let's check what's causing that. It's because it used to be unhappy, I think, or maybe because we were besieged. Anyway, we can upgrade these as well. We don't need to upgrade the fort here. Let's see. Well, it would be nice to get a market here for even more money. I don't think that it's really important to do so, and this also increases our art rate mastery, which will help us basically down the line. So let's put these in here, and now we have a decent reserve force, and this is a very nice offensive force. Maybe a little bit lacking on the missile side or the archery side, but I think we make up for that with the Yari cavalry, of course, very powerful units, and a large amount of knowledge samurai, so we'll able to probably chew down through their melee infantry pretty fast. And of course some anti-cav and defensive units, just in case. Now we have a lot of archers over here. Let's see where we want to put them. Let's see. This is a very interesting target to try and mold it into a more stronger force. So actually, this, let's see, just put out some units. I'm not really afraid that they are going to get bribed at this point. Let's get these as well. Did just realize we have a bit of too much generals over here in the north. We might actually need an extra one down here. Never mind, we have a lot. Let's upgrade. I forgot this one had to be upgraded as well. We might want to use a pet monkey. Then again, really sure, because it might help us to pacify conquered lands quicker, basically. So we'll be able to raise taxes sooner and make more money out of it. But on the other hand, seeing more is probably more useful in the long run, if he survives for the long run, basically. Sorry about that. I might be a little bit coming down with the cold. So we're just trying to see what units are where and build a good army and a sort of backup army. So this is unfortunate, but it happens. So actually I think we have, well, not enough. Let's see whether I actually have some Naginata in there as well. Very few Yari Ashigaru. But that one, that's easily solved. And we'll probably recruit them from here. I think that's the best province. Extra armor melee attack, and here we just have. So let's get some over here, and then we'll able to reinforce them here. Right. Let's also get a few of them over here and fill the rest with archers. I think we can use this as a sort of... Oh, of course, we need to reinforce this province here. Because right now this is... It's decent, but it won't hold against the strong opposing force. And let's get a ninja as well to keep an eye on North Shinano. And I think that's the turn here. Sadly, I do think that the next couple of turns are probably going to be a bit boring. Since we're basically just trying to... let's skip it. So, sorry. I'll try to finish my sentences. Since we're trying to just build up right now and not really do any aggressive maneuvering. However, we, of course, are at the mercy of the AI. They decide to attack us or not. So we got assassination, we got sabotage, we have a execution. I might as well. Well, maybe not. Well, maybe we do. So who did get executed? Heimatsuke. Right. Unfortunate. And I think that's really also what causes our income to go down so drastically, because we can see right now the province is only bringing in 951, and I think if you put him in, it will go up to 1,000, or basically we'll double it, I think. Let's also get a ninja there to try to harass him, or at least distract him from killing the more important target, basically. Alright. We do not want to declare war, but we do want to fortify a border, like so. Let's see here. We're trying to basically get a force over here. And we need to leave one unit behind. I think we can just justify having one less cavalryman. We can put him over here. Or maybe actually here, because they don't have any cavalry at all. So that would probably be better. Way too low chance. So that's a lot of enemies in here. 3 Mitsukes. So they'll probably detect a ninja, but nothing we can really do about it. Set we want to reinforce here with Iori Ashigaru. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see. Wait, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 17. Wait. But no cavalry, so we could recruit some Yari cavalry, I guess. Yeah, let's get some Yari cavalry. Probably over here. Yeah. 3 of those. And 2 more turns until we are able to start upgrading our farms all around the place. Now the big problem with the farms, problem is a big word, but it's pretty expensive. I think on the top of my head it's around 4,000 koku to upgrade a farm, so it will take a lot of money to actually start upgrading it. But like I said, having a large army is a deterrent. I guess I got proved wrong against enemy invasions. But then again, we'll be able to kill off their stacks pretty easily and then get some peace going again. Let's see. Which army got sabotaged? This one? Oh no, just the one in here. I'm wondering where their forces are, because they seem to be quite, well, low. Not low, but weak. That's probably the better word. Well, let's see. We have a untested army here. Let's see how it goes. I hope they won't run away, but they might. We'll see. Right. So let's see what we're up against. So they also have katana cavalry, which is fine. If they had Yari cavalry, that would have made our katana cavalry really, well, not obsolete, but hard to use. The Yari samurai are actually going to be, well, not big up. Oh, they only have 2 missile units. Right, so it doesn't really matter where they're going to hold up. We'll be able to force them into our lines, basically. That's good to know. Because you might think that because we're the attacker, they are able to choose their ground, but basically because we have more archers than they do, we can pretty much force them to move to us. Because we can first just shoot down their archers, especially because we have bow warrior monks, which have the increased range. So I'm pretty confident, but then again, I'm also pretty wary of being overconfident, because I have been, or maybe not really on the Let's Play itself, but I know myself to be overconfident sometimes, and then really getting destroyed on the battlefield. We basically want perfect conditions. Well, actually, this terrain is as flat as you can get it. especially on Shogun 2. Well, I guess it makes sense because we did attack on a plain-like area. So let's have these guys hold the flanks, because they are actually able, well, not really, but at least they have some melee stats and armor. Yeah, these monks are basically just, they crumple as soon as you touch them. Let's have these guys on the... let's have the Naginata actually on the flank. Let's have these guys in the middle. Because we need to take out their cavalry. And this is a perfect use of a front line, of course. Very nice. Let's put our general and our cavalry basically inside a Naginata unit, so I'll be able to help in case enemy cavalry comes here. And this way, having our Naginata warrior monks in the middle protects them as much as possible from either cavalry flanks or just frontline units, because these are great units, but they're really fragile, so we have to make sure that we protect them basically. So they'll just sit there. That's fine. We can now move up, and basically we are able to choose where we're going to fight. I think we want to, because even like slight inclinations matter, especially when trying to charge. But they have a slight advantage in terrain, it seems. So I don't think we'll be able to move up our units over here, if really. We could try and draw out, draw out their cavalry by moving up our archers, of course. Oh wait, they're running. That's not necessary. I think this is a decent position to hold. They have a slight incline here, but I think we'll now be able to persuade them of that their position is not that useful, or not that strong, basically. And let's run up, because I'm a little bit impatient. And basically, I do not want to take too long with this battle. Right, there we go. I think they just realized that they're outranged. Let's have them fire a bit. Oh wait, cavalry's coming, never mind. So it's only the general. I think, yeah, we got clear, and then now our samurai archers are also shooting at them. Just in normal, please. So they moved all the cavalry basically just to one flank. So they're right. Let's have these units move up here. And yeah. Get these guys in. Get their cavalry. War cry. This is... Yeah, that's a bad thing. Probably shouldn't put our general in there. Just keep chasing them. That's fine. And now you guys can move up and basically go and kill those guys. Oh, no, hold. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I made a bit of mistake there, and I have no idea what I exactly did wrong. Alright, our warrior monks aren't holding on as good as I'd hoped. Or doing as much damage as I had hoped. Oh, there's the Takeda cavalry here. That makes sense. It's fine, I just want to win the battle at this point.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be
There we
yours.
go. Now, let's run down as many as we can, of course. Yeah, I did something weird with the group. I should have ungrouped everything earlier. Sorry about the camera moving. Because I suddenly just gave everyone weird orders. We can everyone now have stopped firing. Please stop, thank you. Although I do think we basically wiped most of them out anyway. 2022, let's just to be sure. There we go. Yeah, that was a close victory. But then again, I think our units did fine. That this one didn't get wired out, that's pretty nice. And they are basically lost all units. The good news is though, we got some experience again. Not on the warrior monks actually. We did get them on these guys, but they basically killed one for every loss. So they kind of underperformed at this stage. And Yarashigara did very well, especially since they were up against Katana Samurai most of the line there. I'd love to chase, but we really just need to recuperate at this point. And again, having them... I don't think they'll wipe out this. I think we'll just be able to deal without casualties. Never mind. So we'll probably have to withdraw next turn, but that's fine. Let's give him his loyalty up a bit. And more campaign movement range as well. I don't really feel comfortable going up against him already. or like trying to steamroll them
So then,
already at this point.
what have you to say?
So they don't want peace. That's fine. I think we'll be able to take this down without triggering it, triggering Realm Divide. I was completely wrong there. Well, now it gets interesting. I guess we did have a decent number of troops ready, but not really. The meteor soul, that's not. Again, the food would be nice though. Let's get the food. So this army is actually able to get pretty close to North Shinano. But they'll be in range of this army, and I have a feeling that they have a pretty decent army there. This army was basically done for about 4 turns. This one is sabotage, so it's called move. This one can move though, and I think 15, yeah, 20. So we're able to move here, but it's not a very strong force. It's mostly a backup force. The question is, are we able to... Because we're able to use this... I think we'll just march into their lands, basically, to try and coax them away from here, so he'll be able to, at least with even with the damaged army, we'll be able to take Kozoku, and then having this as a defensive position is very useful. Guarding the south part of the island here is also fine. Oh man, I did not want to have to deal with this just yet. So I am wondering if I want to take Aga or just leave it for now and focus on taking out Hida. Because it's a rebel occupied province, and I know for a fact that you can't just march around here. You have to take the settlement. And I do not know how they have a force here or not. Then again, the Kaga and Echigan province are very useful provinces because we have essentially an extra bottleneck here. So the question is, do I think that I have enough forces around here to take out these 3, basically 4 provinces? Guess we'll have to make do with what we have here. So that's not move it to here just yet, I guess. Just to the border. Maybe a little inside. Cheeky little ambush. Because for all we know, they have ambushes over here as well. So we are not able to sabotage that army whatsoever. We can try it over here. So I don't think that was very successful. Let's check around here to be sure. And let's use this one to keep an eye on the situation up north. Alright, so they are recruiting here. Seven. We do have a monk here, I guess, so that's helping with keeping the peace. Alright, let's just check how how bad it is. So we get 4 from the castle. If we exempt the province from taxation, that will basically mean there will be no revolt. And we are able to move on. The speed is a bit of the essence here. Don't have to worry about this. It's a stronghold, but I have improved irrigation. So only 2 food, but I think the stronghold only costs 2 food, so that will be a food neutral province. But the biggest problem is that they have a different religion here. So holding on to Kaga is not really going to be of much use, actually. So I'll probably just take it and let it revolt again and move on to Echishen, because they have actually converted this province back to the Shinto Buddhism. Well, let's see what they do. Hojo declares war, of course. Shimazu, yeah. And I'll expect the Chosokabe to do the same. I think our ninja's getting, yep. Shogunate. Decline the trade, because we're not able to trade. So this is a bit of a situation here. We are losing money at this point. Let's see if we can. This will increase our income a bit, but it will take so long that I don't think it will be useful. So we might as well go for bro expertise at this point, I guess, since that will actually give us a nice accuracy boost for all units. So let's look at our situation. We have a navy upkeep, which is 590. So if we disband this navy, we're basically able to move back into the black. And, well, basically we're not going to do anything on the water, sadly. I mean, maybe we could have if we... I forgot to move this unit, this army here. But we could have done it if we actually went Christian and get the Nanban trade ships. I'd love to attack here, but I am afraid that they have reinforced the position here. And they killed our spy over here. But let's try and hopefully not get ambushed to get this province here. I think a auto resolve is sufficient here, because we're really going to move out of this province. The thing is, making vassals could be useful, but it's mostly later down the track when we are almost done with the campaign. Because right now, if we make a vassal, they also get the realm divide penalty. Good loot though. That's also interesting. But they would get the get the realm divide opinion penalty. I cannot get the words out of my mouth. So even after a few turns, even if it's 10 turns, 20 turns, I'm not sure how fast we're able to basically conquer. They will turn against us, and generally you will have a souped up one province vassal which has 1.5 stack of force, and in the middle of basically you have abandoned it now because it's safe. It should be safe. So later down the line, it will be useful to temporarily guard some parts, but right now, just being able to make sure you don't we don't lose it is the best for now. Sadly, he can't make it there, and I think they reinforced over and moved into Kusoke. So let's move up here and try to see if we can. Basically, we're not trying to ambush them, we're just trying to hide from them, but in a position where we can attack them. And I think they will actually might be able to hit Shimotsuke. So we'll move our army actually outside. Because this province isn't worth too much if we lose it. And we should be able to either take it back with this army in the turn afterwards, or take Kuzoku and then basically chase them. But this way we can ensure that at least we have some chance of having this army survive. Because if they lose there, it just gets wiped out, and that will be unfortunate. So we don't lose any units there. Let's move them inside here. Oh, they also sabotaged our crops. Yeah, that is going to be a bit of trouble. So I want to say let's use our entire army together, but I made a small mistake there. Let's see if they have a force here. Yeah, that's what I expected. Nice. We'll be able to wipe out some of their experienced units. This might actually be a bribed unit from us earlier. It's just auto-resolve it. And again, let's just occupy it. Because we do not want to have to deal with the vessel that is going out of control. And then we could take Mikawa as well next turn, or a few turns afterwards, but at least this is a very defensible position here. So let's end the turn here and see what they try. So they try to, I think they tried to get the monk. Alright, lots of attempts, but nothing too troublesome. We'll get our Mitsuki back. Ooh, that reminds me. I never put this guy back in here. Yeah, rank 1 Metsuke isn't doing much, but as he levels up, it increases by a lot. Basically, every point of Z of attribute level that he has, it increases the attacks by 5% in that province. As you can see, it's now only 5%, but on the first level up, we'll be able to increase it to 15%, which is very useful. Especially since we'll be able to use a leveled up agent instead to do so. Alright, we ended the turn, but they did not move out. So they might try to... There might be here an ambush here somewhere. And let's see. So we have... Alright. Oh, they're over here. They went over here. That's fine. They might want to try and retake Kai, which I completely understand, but at least that leaves us free to just take Kozuke without any trouble. And we'll be able to move this army up as well. Did I forget to repair this? Yes, I did. Let's see this army. So it's mainly generals. which is good because they are shit fighters, or bad fighters, sorry for my language there. And they only have 3 missile units, but these... Ooh, this one is really experienced. This one will probably fight to the death. However, the front line, it doesn't look too good. But neither does ours, to be honest. I don't know, Dutch Samurai will handily beat their front line. And let's see here. Here are Ashigaru retainers, Bo Ashigaru, and the Onobushi. With the towers, I think that they'll actually be able to hold off that horse over here. But I'm not completely sure. Then again, we don't have a lot of money at this point. We still need 2 turns until we can access province again. So they're probably recruiting either missile cav or... I think this, because this reduces the recruitment time by 1. Because leaving this province is really out of the question right now. We have to wait until this force moves up. Let's just go for it. I was a little bit concerned about the agent sitting there because it might have actually just blocked us. So just a 4, very nice. That increases our food. Although this is a very unrich, very poor province. Unrich. Movement, of course, and probably poets as well. And again, this isn't a very expensive army to begin with, and they're not very like some of them don't even have upgrades or really inexperienced. So even if we lose a battle, it shouldn't be too a deal. And I think we have a massive number advantage, so we can just go ahead and try it. Even the auto resolves says it's in our favor, but I'm afraid that auto resolve will make it a lot harder for us than it has to be. 2 units of archers versus 4 of ours. Oh no, they also have a samurai unit as well. I'm really tempted to just auto-resolve, but it's slightly in our favor, but not by much, so... I know I said losing wouldn't be too big of a deal, but... if you win an auto-resolve, you generally just win big, and if you lose an auto-resolve, you also lose quite big. Then again, I think this will be the last battle, because it's running quite long. Alright, I gave it some thought, and I think it's actually a good point to stop the episode here. I know this is even a worse cliffhanger than I normally do, but I'll just take a short break and then start recording a new episode right after. So hopefully you'll be able to watch the battle pretty soon. Anyway, thanks for watching. And I hope I see you in the battle in the next episode. Also, I should probably mention that I hope if you enjoyed this kind of content, please engage with the YouTube platform, like you know, liking and subscribing and commenting and all that kind of stuff. But most importantly, actually also ringing the notification bell, so you actually get notified when I upload new videos. So see you next time.